All right. So, I always ask this question, what does reliability really mean to you? Can you share with our audience what reliability engineering is?
Well, there's two answers to that. One of them is what it means to me, right? And I can have a short story for you for that. The second part is what we do is in reliability engineering is enable the rest of the organization to make better decisions. That's what we do, right? We help them understand what will fail and when will it fail. But realizing that as you design and create a system to maintain a product, there's a lot of decisions that are made, right? If you've got the right information, good information available to you and know how to understand it, analyze it, you will make the right decision. Do I need a calendar-based program, or do I do it by inspection, or what's the right way to set up my program? Or on the design, do I go with vendor A or vendor B, or is it ready to launch or not? Part of that decision is not just, we got to do something. Oh yeah, reliability is important, but we don't know how to include that in the decision. So what reliability engineers do is help understand what information is needed to make the right decision, and then either help or get that information to them to make that work. So that's one way I understand reliability engineering. We also get to break things, which is way cool. So it's the sort of thing I like. The other part of it is that it was a Friday afternoon. I was working at Hewlett Packard in a corporate group, and I got a phone call from the sales engineer. Now, I almost never got calls from sales engineers from our own company trying to sell me anything. But she called and said, tomorrow, Saturday morning, I have to go into one of our major clients or customers that is received the first shipment of like 7 laptops or 10 laptops, and 7 of them were broken in broken screens. They dead on arrival. And I said, well, I'm not the laptop guy, And she said, well, we're working on that. But I have to go in there and explain why they should not cancel the rest of the order, right? What is it about the HP's culture and reliability attitude that's going to help us feel confident that the rest of these products are going to be good, right? And so we talked for about a half hour, going back and forth about different historical things and internal training and all the different things we do, in which I was pretty involved with across the corporation, to make sure that our reliability is built in and designed into our product, and by and large, every stage of the way. And so she was feeling good about what she was going to say, but then she stopped and said, I don't think I can do this anymore. And I went, excuse me, what do you mean? And she goes, when I go sell this product, it's based on, a large part is based on that it's reliable, that it's durable. It will do what it says it's going to do, that we assembled it correctly, we packaged it correctly, we designed it correctly, and it'll meet or beat your expectations. And that's not happening, right? This is not the only time I've been disappointed by a shipment to a customer, and I'm their face, right? I'm the face of this thing. And she says, I'm not willing to jeopardize my integrity by saying it's going to be reliable and it's not. And so I never did find out whether she stayed in the company or left or whatever, but that sums up what reliability means to me, is that there's a person on the other end of our processes and our techniques and all of the work we do to get products into the market, and it's got to work. It's got to do what it's supposed to do. And if there's an error on the line, or we got a bad batch, or the worst is you let a bunch of engineers on the floor to make products, it becomes just a bunch of experiments. At the end of the day, somebody's going to open that box and turn it on. And if it works, it's great. If it doesn't work, you've disappointed somebody with a set of expectations being dashed. And so the reliability is very, very personal, right? Every individual interaction with our products reflects on the entire organization. And so reliability is a big part of that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it seems like, Fred, you've dedicated your entire career to reliability. It means a lot to you.
Yeah. And it pays well too. So it's not a bad deal.